Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day 4 of the 5-day lead magnet challenge. My name is Lakeisha Sarba, and I am your host here to walk you through all 5 days. We are on day 4. I'm going to do a brief recap of everything that we've done, because if you are just joining us now, my friend, you have missed a lot. So over the last 4 days, we have gone through a few different things. The first thing that we went through was what type of lead magnet should you create for your ideal client. I shared my quiz to help you to better understand what type of lead magnet would be the best lead magnet for you. On day 2, I walked you through how to create lead magnets using Canva, graphic design. On day 3, we did everything all about landing pages. You also got to see me present in front of a group of Black real estate professionals, which was really fun. Thank you so much for those of you that joined me for that. And then now today we're talking all about email automation. So this is the automated delivery system that's going to deliver your lead magnets to the people who sign up for them. Now, I get a lot of people asking me at this point, right? There's, sometimes there's a lot of confusion as to, is the lead magnet the landing page? Is that the same thing? No, it's not, right? How am I getting people the lead magnet? How exactly do they get it? Okay. And so today we're going to be walking through how that whole thing works. But before we jump in, I want to give you a visual, because I'm a very visual person. So I want to give you a visual of what this whole thing looks like. So maybe that can help maybe snap it and bring it all together for you, okay? But before we get started, I want to say hello to some of my faves that are here. Thank you so much for being here. Key Jones, good morning. Let's see, Carolyn, thank you so much for being here. Hi, Diane. Hi, Angie. Hello, Maria. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for coming back, Deborah. Hello, Joanna. What's up tomorrow? Thank you so much for being here. Again, I am super excited. Today, again, is day 4. How are you feeling? If you followed this challenge up to day 4, let me know how you're feeling in the chat. Is it all clicking for you? Do you have a better understanding of a lead magnet and what a lead magnet is for? Do you have a better understanding of how to create your lead magnets based on the problem that your target audience is having? Do you have a better understanding of the type of lead magnets that you can create to attract your ideal clients to you? Do you have a better understanding of a landing page and what it is and what it's used for? Let me know in the chat how you're feeling today. And if you have a better understanding of any of that, I'm going to bring up a little visualization tool that I created. And I want to just help to see if I can make this click for some of you that still may be feeling like you're not too sure. But let me know in the chat how you're feeling. I want to know. I'm not going to continue until you tell me. Because this is exchange of energy. I need your energy. I'm giving you my energy. Listen, let me know. Give me some feedback. How are things going for you? Be honest. If you feel like, yes, I'm getting it, it's clicking. If you don't, now is the time to say, hey, I don't understand this part, or how does this part work, right? No question is a dumb question, right? Every question is very, very smart and intelligent. Please ask your questions, okay? Let's see. I don't even remember what I named this. Let's see, what did I name this? Oh, I think this visual may do. Looks like I have a few different visuals here. So this one is for a product opt-in. Product opt-in. I think we could probably use that. Let me see. I was looking for something else. However, I think I found the thing. I found something that we can use. It's not the thing that I wanted, but we're going to use this anyway. All right, so let me open this up. Just to give you an idea, I'm very visual. So whenever I am doing anything, like prime example is this. Whenever I'm doing anything at all, where are we? I have to draw it out for myself, right? So whenever I'm mapping anything out in my business, I have to map it out. You see that? So I'm always drawing things because I'm very, very visual. If you're like me and you have to draw things and map things out, then I got you. I'm going to show you something to kind of help bring all of this stuff together for you. So let's see what you're saying here. All right. So Carolyn says, I am feeling inspired and I do have a better understanding. Yes. Thank you so much, Carolyn. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Facebook user says, I have to go back to the replays. I missed last night and some in the afternoon, but I do have a good understanding now. I need more, but I'm loving it. Awesome. Well, good. I'm glad that you have a better understanding. Yes, this is extremely educational. Awesome. Tanya says, light bulbs flickering. Thank you. You're welcome, Tanya. Thank you for being here. Good morning, friend. How are you, Anetta? Slowly getting it slowly. Okay, Maria. So listen, this is your time, Maria. Let me know, what is it that is not really clicking for you? Ask your questions. Ask your questions. Let me help you get this all together. Yes, I really have a better understanding of lead magnets. Awesome. I missed the previous days. Oh no, I'm so sorry about that. Are you inside of the VIP? Because if you're inside of VIP, the videos are up there for you, Lawanda, and it's not too late to join. You can still join VIP. If you need the link, let me know, so that you can get those replays and watch them whenever you're ready. I feel like I need to go back again and watch the replays so I can go through it again. Yeah, and you probably will have to do it a couple of different times, but that's the great thing about having the replays, because as you are building out this stuff, you can go through and watch my videos and then stop and do that step, and then go through and watch another video and then stop and do that step. So that's a really great reason to be in VIP, because you get access to these videos. It's made more sense. I'm clear on the difference between the lead magnet and the landing page. I subscribed last night, so I can't wait to get going. Awesome. So you are inside of SS Funnels. Congratulations. I'm very excited to have you and to work with you inside of the system. So thank you so much for joining last night. You call it visual. I call it old school. I love it. Visual. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Hey, I have to listen to yesterday and miss it. No problem, Tisha. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Good morning. How are you? I'm loving the challenge. Thank you. I'm a visual learner. Me too. Me too. So, see, I love the quiz. I got intellectual. It was on point for the lead magnets that I want to create. Awesome. Good. I'm still shifting through landing pages and my website. You're still sifting through? Okay. Your landing pages and your website. So what is it that you're shifting through? Is it that you don't understand the difference between a landing page and your website? Or are you saying something else to me, Annetta? Let me know what's up. What are you saying? Okay, I'll watch the replays. You're welcome, of course. I have a better understanding of the stuff, but need to rewatch the videos. Of course, and that's not a problem at all. So as long as you have a better understanding, that's just what I want. I want you to understand, because the thing is this, you can do things the manual way, right? And I think many of you have probably been working manual. And that is what I want. I don't want you to do that. So if you're someone and you are doing like live streams, and then you're getting people to sign up from your live streams, and then, you're making money from that, and then things just stop and dry out, and that's it, then that's what we call feast or famine, right? So it's like you're making money when you're live, when you're active, when you're showing up. But when you're not in front of people, or when you're not physically like asking people, hey, sign up for this thing, or I'm doing this thing, then you are not getting any traction in your business, right? And so that is what I want to stop for those of you that are doing that. For those of you that are new and you're just starting out, you need to have a way to be able to attract people. This is why a lead magnet is so important. And it doesn't matter what type of lead magnet it is. I don't care if it is a downloadable document. I don't care if it's a webinar, a workshop. It could be a series of live streams, for all I care. However, it needs to be something of value, and it needs to be something that you do and have on autopilot on a consistent basis, right? So that you can be bringing in 5, 10, 20 leads a day. Calculate that over 30 days, right? Because what happens is when you bring people into your business in that way, we call them leads. I like to think of them more as humans. So I like to say your dream or ideal clients. When you bring them into your business every single day, when you are attracting people in, the more people you attract in, the better chances you have of some of those people converting, and that's where you make your money. Do you understand? So again, if you have 10 people a day signing up for your free lead magnet, right? And then you're leading them through to your offer. If you get 3 to 5 of those people buying, you win. You understand what I'm saying? So the more times you put your lead magnet out there, the more people you get going through what we call that funnel, right? Or that pipeline. In corporate America, we say pipeline. The more chances you get people to buy from you. If you don't have people going through this process, then your business will dry up and you will not be making any money. Do you understand? This is why it's so important to make sure that you're automating the process. You have to automate the process. Okay. The only difference from you and the people that you admire here online. So the difference from you and your favorite coach or gurus and all those different things, the only difference between you and them is that they've automated their process. And I know this because you've signed up for some of their stuff. You're signing up for their lead magnets. You're probably doing it right now. You did it yesterday, maybe the day before yesterday. You'll probably do it again after this video. You are doing it. They are getting you inside of their funnel so that they can sell to you. That is what you have to do for your audience. Why do you think that you don't have to do the same thing? Right? It's a system. It's a process, and it works. It helps so that you can stop the feast and famine. It helps so that you can take your family on vacation and you don't have to worry about, if money is going to be coming in today. It helps so that if something were to happen and you cannot get to sit physically or work or whatever, you can still have money coming in, because though what happened is the system is bringing in those leads to you, and then it's leading them to offers that you have so that you don't physically have to do it yourself. Okay. This automated process works for you. It's supposed to work for you. Okay. That's what automation does. It's important that you put these things in place, because if you don't, you're doing all this work. You're showing up and you're doing live streams and you make all these great things. But if ain't nobody buying them, then what's the use? Right? You don't spend all this time creating all this stuff and all this content and stuff just because you enjoy doing it. And if you do, then maybe you should be doing it as a hobby and not as a business. I think that sometimes a lot of us have to have a come to Jesus moment with ourselves and say, is this something that I'm just willing to do for free? Or do I want to make money from doing it? Okay. Because you can make money from the knowledge that you have, from the skill set that you have. That's the only thing I'm doing here. People are paying me for my knowledge and my skill set. That's it. Do you understand? I don't have some type of magic button. I don't have some type of magic power that you don't have, right? I tapped into the knowledge and expertise that I have, and I gain the confidence by showing up every day consistently to help the people who need what it is that I have to offer. You have to step into that same thing. Does that make sense at all? Let me know. Am I just talking to be talking? If I am, then we can just go through with the training, and then I don't have to share any of this with you. This is important. The system, this is the top, this is what they call the top of the funnel. This is important because this is what is going to bring people to the things that you offer. Stop showing up online trying to sell people shit that they don't want. Stop winging it. Stop throwing spaghetti and shit against the wall. It's not working. You've done it long enough. Period. You've done it long enough. Who here is ready to start making consistent money in their business? Who? Tell me, are you ready? Say I'm ready in the chat if you're ready to start making money consistently. And that can be anything for you. If that's an extra $2,000 a month so that you can take your family on vacation, then that's something. It's doable. If that's $5,000 a month, if it's $10,000, shit, you can have a $10,000 week. I just heard somebody had $1 million day. Like, anything is possible if you believe it is. You just got to put the work behind it, and you got to do it. Ain't shit gonna fall in your lap, people. You got to decide, either you're going to put in the time to do it, or you're going to pay somebody like me to get it done for you. Those are the options that you have. Either you have the time and you learn how to do this stuff, or you spend the money. If you're like, I don't want to do this, or this takes too much time, or this is too complicated, then guess what? Figure a way to pay me and I will build it for you. How about that? I can get it done. I can build it for you. And all you got to do is show up and market it. Either way, you're going to have to do one or the other. You're going to have to learn how to do it yourself, or you're going to have to pay somebody to do it for you. Or you can just sit back and watch everybody else do it and then decide, later on if that's what you want to do. Right. So it's up to you. I'm providing you with all the information. I'm giving you every single thing that you need here so that you can start be attracting the people who want what it is that you have to offer. I told you that you got to be super clear, right, on who it is that you serve. You know that. You have to understand what the pain points are, what the challenges that they face, and you need to create one solution for that. That's what your lead magnet is. And then the lead magnet needs to lead them to other offers and other things. If you're not clear on who it is that you serve, that's a problem. Schedule a strategy session with me. Stop spinning your wheels. You're wasting time when you could be out here literally serving and helping people. You're wasting time trying to figure things out for yourself. You got to invest in one area or another, right? You got to decide what that looks like for you. All right. Christina Taylor says, I don't have a large audience, so would Facebook ads be a good option for me to lead a lead magnet to? That would be the perfect reason why you would want to run Facebook ads. If you don't have an audience, that's the perfect reason for you to start running Facebook ads. You know why? Because you can get in front of millions of people with your lead magnet. You're in Facebook all day. A lot of you sit here all day long scrolling. How many ads do you see? Do you realize that there is an ad every third post is an ad? That's not by accident. This is an advertising platform, right? Smart people use it that way. Smart people advertise to people on there. Either you're a user, right? Or you are, either you're a consumer or you're selling something, period. That's what it is, right? Many of you are consumers. You scroll, you click, you buy. You scroll, you click, you buy. That's a consumer mindset. You need to reverse it. You need to become the seller and sell to the consumer. Do you understand what I'm saying? Absolutely. Spot on. Makes sense. Yes. Good. Let's see. That is my disappointment. I have created a lead magnet and no one signs up for them. Okay. So then if you created a lead magnet that nobody signs up for, then 9 times out of 10, you are putting it in front of the wrong audience, or you're not really clear on who it is that you serve. That is the only issue. That is the only issue, right? Or it could be that the lead magnet that you're presenting is not something that people are interested in. You need to go back and figure out again, get clear on who it is that you serve, who is your target audience, who is your ideal client, what problem or issue are they having right now? Help them to solve one piece of that problem. What is the one thing that they need to know, or how do they need to feel, right? In order to take that next step. You are the expert in this area. It is your job to understand who your target audience is. Who is your ideal client? That's your job to know that. You have to know that like the back of your hand, like nobody else's business. Okay. It could be the wrong type of lead magnet. Maybe people are not interested in the delivery and what you're delivering. Okay. So if it's not working, you don't give up. What do? You go back and you tweak it and you see, okay, well, let me see, who is my target audience? What problems are they really having? Is this lead magnet really solving the problem? Is this what they want and need right now at this moment? Right? Tweak it. Go back. I told you yesterday, you know how many times I came here with stuff that nobody signed up for? It didn't stop me. I kept going, right? And I gave people pretty much, a lot of you didn't want the stuff that I'm teaching you now. You wanted Canva. So I had to give you the thing that you wanted, but I led you to the thing that you needed. You really just thought that all you needed was these pretty graphics you saw me posting online, and you thought that that was all. No, there was a whole system behind that stuff that you had no idea about. And so that's what I'm teaching you now. So sometimes you got to give people the thing that they want to lead them to the thing that they really, really need. And that's what I did in this case. Right? Success takes investment in yourselves, others, time. Yes, exactly. It takes investment either in time or money. Either way, there has to be some type of exchange of something, either your time and energy, or you end up doing a financial transaction, which is also energy, to have somebody else to do the thing. But you got to decide what it is that what you want to do. Okay. So let me show this, and then we're going to jump into the training today. Let's see. I did this thing a while ago, and I don't even know why I didn't bring it back. It's called the 5-figure funnel formula. Maybe I'll bring that back next year. It did pretty well. I don't know why I didn't bring it back, but let me share my screen with you so you can see. And you know, I love you, right? But sometimes I got to give you tough love. Sometimes you got to get the tough love. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is pretty much what this whole thing looks like. This is more like a product opt-in funnel, but we're going to just do it for the same purposes, right? So this is your landing page, right? You decide what your lead magnet is going to be. You create that lead magnet, and then you create a landing page. The landing page is where people are going to sign up. The landing page is not your lead magnet. Somebody type that in the chat. A landing page is not your lead magnet. Your lead magnet is the thing that is helping them to solve the problem. That is the checklist, the webinar, the challenge, the masterclass, the workshop, the mini course or audio series or whatever, that thing, that solution. Okay. In order for you to give people that solution, you're not going to go handing it to them, right? You're not going to go and say, oh, I'll email it to you. We don't have time for that as CEOs. We don't have time to do that. You need to set that up on automation. So the thing that you create, whatever that is, whatever that lead magnet is, whatever that solution that you create, okay, needs to be delivered. And I'm going to talk about the delivery system today. But in order for people to receive the thing that you want to give them, the thing that you created, that solution, they have to sign up for it. That is where the landing page comes into play. We talked about landing pages yesterday. Okay. A lead magnet is the lead magnet, and landing pages are two different things. Are we clear on what a lead magnet is? A lead magnet is the solution that you are providing, the really small, tiny solution, the one solution on one specific thing you solve on one specific problem, and that is it. Okay. In order to give people that thing, this is the landing page. They have to sign up for it. They're going to exchange their email address for the thing you're giving away for free. Okay. Now, we're going to talk all about the marketing piece tomorrow. Okay. But here is your distribution. This is how people are getting to the landing page, right? On Facebook, you can market it here in several different ways. I'm going to go deep into that tomorrow. Instagram, you can put it on your website. You can send it out to your email list. There's a couple of other ways that I'm going to be talking about too. So that's how people get to this landing page. You tell them, you say, hey, I got this super thing. Go here and check it out. And you give the link to the landing page, and they end up on this page and they sign up. Okay. So that's how that happens. Then we go into the email sequence. Once they sign up, you need to have an automated email sequence. We're not out here manually doing stuff. That's not how we do it now. Okay. The first email goes out. That should be what they signed up for. Thank you for signing up for this thing. You can get it right here. The next email, you want to maybe provide them with some more information. I'm going to go through, an email sequence and how you can nurture your people and then bring them to your offer, whatever it is that you're offering and whatever it is that you're selling. We're going to get into that right now. Okay. But your lead magnet is not your landing page. Your lead magnet is not your landing page. Somebody please type that in the chat. Your lead magnet is not your landing page. Right. The lead magnet is the thing you're offering. It's the solution that you're offering to the problems that your target audience is having. That's what the lead magnet is, right? It is a solution, and it's very specific to solving one small problem. You're not trying to solve everything. And if you did in a lead magnet, why are they coming back to buy from you? Why? Okay. A lead magnet is not a landing page. The lead magnet is the solution to the problem that your audience is having. The landing page is a thing that you use to have people sign up for the lead magnet. Right. Exactly, Tisha. And the landing page is not your website. Exactly. Exactly. I went through that in detail yesterday. All right. So now that we got that, let's talk about email automation. Before I go in to share some things about email automation, I'm going to share my screen again. Let's talk about content, because there is, fear and mindset shifts that need to be made in regards to content creation. How many of you here feel like you don't like writing content? How many of you feel like you're just not a good writer? Right? Be honest. And once you're honest with yourself about this issue or thing that you think you have, this problem you think you have, because it's a thought in your mind, it's not real, then you can move past it. So let's see. How many of you feel like you just can't write good copy? Right? How many of you feel like you cannot write good copy? We're talking about the content piece right here. Writing of the content, the emails, that type of stuff. I'm a good writer, but I'm not, okay. I'm a good writer, but I'm also an unmotivated writer. Okay. Well, at least you know what your struggle is, right? I'm okay with writing. It just always, you just don't always want to be bothered with the writing. Okay, I get it. I don't like writing because I need to learn to write good copy. Okay, this is a good one right here. I don't like writing because I need to learn how to write good copy. How do you think your copy is going to get better if you don't write? That's like you saying, I want a six pack, but you're not trying to go to the gym. Do you understand what I'm saying here? In order for you to get better at a thing, you have to do it. Period. I didn't go to copywriting school. People tell me all the time, "Oh my goodness, you write such good copy. Do you also do copywriting?" No, I don't do copywriting. I write copy for myself, and copy is content, people. That's the content that goes into the emails. That's the words and things that are on the landing and sales pages. That's what we refer to as copy. It's content. It's words. The thing is this: if you are not willing or just don't want to write emails, create copy, how do you expect to connect with your audience? How do you expect to build that relationship? Tell me, does anyone have another way? Do you have another way of doing that? If you don't want to write emails, if you don't want to write copy, what is another way? Do you have another way of doing it? It's a known fact that more people close deals and make money in their email than anything else. Did you know that? Did you know that? I have a client. Her name is Leslie. I don't like to call her a student. She's like one of my savvies. And she's a Canva. She creates some really great Canva stuff, right? All type of Canva designs and all that other stuff, right? And so she sells them. She's created a really good niche for herself in the real estate industry. Leslie can send an email to her list and make $5,000 in less than 24 hours. Who here wants to make $5,000 in less than 24 hours from sending emails out? Anybody? Anybody? There is power in sending emails. That's why all of your favorite coaches do it. That's why all of the gurus do it, because they're making money by sending these emails out. And this wasn't Leslie's first time doing this. Anytime Leslie wants to make money, do you know what Leslie does? She sends an email to her list. I don't think y'all hearing me. You can make money in your email. I have clients that do this thing called a cash injection, right? they will either reduce the price of something that they've already sold, give people an opportunity to buy something or bundle a package or service together and make tens of thousands of dollars from their email list. They have larger lists. They've been doing this for a while, right? But you can make money in your email. Anytime I launch or do anything like this, anything that I sell, anytime I do a 5-day challenge or anything like this, I send emails, right? The emails is to remind you, is to encourage you to show up. At the end of this, I'm going to be sending you emails so that you can join SS Funnels, right? Many of you will purchase and you will buy from that email. Some of you won't, and that's fine. But many of you will. There is power in sending emails. There's a couple of things that emails do. They connect you to the people that you want to work with, for one, right? When people opt in, and opt in means that they land on your landing page and they sign up, they put their email address, they put their name on the landing page, the same way you did when you signed up for this challenge on my landing page. And, you know, they get an email from you, right? If you continue sending them emails, you're building a relationship with them. Right? You're building what they call the know, like, and trust factor. That is really a thing. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. Right? If somebody else is selling, let me just ask you this, and we'll see if this really works or not. Okay? Let's see if know, like, and trust really works. If I'm selling something to you, you know me, you like me, you trust me, you've purchased things from me before, they've been great, you really like them, right? If I'm selling something, right, and somebody else is selling the same exact product, right? However, you don't know them, but you know me, you like me, you trust me, who are you going to buy the product from? From somebody that you don't know. You don't know if there's quality in their stuff. You don't know, if they're going to give you the thing that you signed up for. You have no relationship with them. You have nothing, there is nothing built between the two of you. Or are you going to most likely buy and invest with somebody that you already know? You already know what they do. They've already solved the problem for you, right? Right. So you're going to buy from somebody that you know, like, and trust. So that's important. All right. So let me see. Yeah. Peachy says email is king. Email is king or queen. Right? It definitely is. And for those of you that feel like, I just don't want to write, I just don't want to write, or I don't think I'm a good copywriter. I don't think I'm a good copywriter either, but that doesn't stop me from writing emails, right? And a little secret that I can tell you or give you is that many times when I'm writing my emails, I'm speaking my emails, right? So Google has this tool where you can speak, like Google Docs. They have this voice recording tool. It's under the tool section inside of the Google document, and you can record yourself. So it will translate what you're saying. And so many times I speak my emails out to myself so that I can just say them instead of typing them. Some days I feel like I want to type, so then I'll type. Other days I want to talk, and so I'll speak it out. Right. So for those of you that feel like I don't really want to type, then speak it out. Then use the tool, use the technology to get your content done, and speak it out. Say it out. Say it. Say the thing that you want to type. Use the technology, use the tools. You don't always have to be typing with your fingers, right? Let your mind go to work for you and just speak the things that you want typed. Right? And write like you speak. Write like you speak. For me, working with women CEOs like you, I'm not, grammatical stuff is okay, but I don't really feel like I have to be caged in like I'm in corporate America. Now, for some of you, if you work directly with like corporations or larger companies where you feel like maybe your emails have to be like super professional or something like that, then I totally get that. However, the business that I'm in the business of people, right? I'm in the business of working with women like you. I'm in the business of changing lives by helping women who look like me learn how to show up, attract their ideal client so they can market and sell the things that they have. For me, I feel more comfortable just being myself and speaking like I normally speak or talk and making that come across inside of my emails. If you read any emails from me, you probably feel like you can hear me in your head, right? Have you ever had that? Have you ever had somebody write an email or send an email to you and you feel like you can hear them in your head? Like when you're reading the email, it's almost like you can hear their voice. That's what you want people to come across like that. Just be yourself and just type out your emails the way, the way that you type them out. And don't be afraid to use, if you use like little slang or lingo or whatever, I call you my friends. I don't mind typing that in my email. I say little like slang terminology in my email sometimes. Don't be afraid to just come across as yourself in your emails. It's worth a try. Right? So I'm just saying that emails really do work. Yes, you are correct and opted in for the VIP because I know you. Exactly. Because you know me. Exactly. Yep. And this is a great one here. Know, like, and trust works. You have to be consistent, and you do have to be consistent. You definitely want to make sure that you are consistent with that. Okay. Let's see. And yes, my best friend. I do it every day. Yes, definitely. Right? Yes, Tanya and said, be real and connect. Yeah, and don't be afraid to connect with people. It's not all about showing up in people's inbox to sell things. I think that people, sometimes you may feel a little uncomfortable because you feel like, I don't want to really be selling to people. And you don't have to always go in to sell. You can go in and you can provide value, connect, build that relationship. Okay? Add value, connect, and build the relationship. And then, of course, offer. Make your offers. Sell some things. But make sure that you're adding value as well. Just don't keep showing up selling. Then they're going to just unsubscribe. But you're going to get unsubscribers too. So let's talk about that. Sometimes people feel like, I don't want to send an email because I don't want people to unsubscribe. I want people to unsubscribe. Change your mindset, because you don't want people hanging on your email list that ain't going to open the emails and ain't going to want your solution anyway. What they hanging on for? Release them. Release them. I release them. I release them. Every time I send an email, I say a little silent prayer. God, whoever chakra is not aligned on this email list, please release them from this list. Allow them just to go ahead and hit that unsubscribe button, because I don't want it, right? And then people have these things. I don't know if you get this, but sometimes I get people to email me that'll reply to my email and say things like, you're sending me too many emails, right? Or something like that. Well, then unsubscribe. You have the power. Unsubscribe. Just remove yourself, right? Or I'm not interested in this, or whatever the case is, then unsubscribe yourself. You have the power to do that. Right? Don't be afraid, because if people do not want your emails, they will unsubscribe anyway. I have people that will sign up for a lead magnet and then unsubscribe right away because they don't want to receive any more emails. And that's fine. They have the right to do whatever they want to do, but don't get all tied up in a bunch, right? Because people are unsubscribing from your list. Every time I send an email, I get people unsubscribing. That's just what they're gonna do, because everybody don't want what you got or what you're offering, and that's fine. You're not here to serve everybody. Okay? Release them. Bless them. That's right. Bless them and release them on. You're not here to serve everybody. Okay? So don't get so hung up in that. Another thing is to, I don't know if any of you do this, right? There are softwares out there that'll send you, that'll notify you every time somebody unsubscribes. Turn that shit off. I don't know if any of you have that or are doing that, but turn that off. You don't need to know every time somebody unsubscribes to your thing. Like, let that go. Let them unsubscribe, and you just do what you got to do. Just know that as a CEO, as a business owner, you're going to get people unsubscribing, and that's fine. But that's why it's important to make sure that you have more people subscribing, right? so that when those people unsubscribe, it doesn't affect you, right? It just kind of is what it is. Somebody says when April gets those responses, she unsubscribes them. I ain't unsubscribing you, because you can unsubscribe. I tell them, look at the bottom of the email. You can unsubscribe yourself right there. I'm not. You signed up, then unsubscribe your own self. I'm not doing that. I have things to do. But feel free to unsubscribe yourself. Like I'm just not. So so those are some things. Those are some mindsets that you want to make sure that you have around email. For number one, you gotta get over the fact that I don't write good copy. If you're really stuck in that mindset, if you keep telling yourself that, then that's going to be true for you, right? Tell yourself, I write great copy. My people want to hear from me, right? Start telling yourself those things. Switch it around and stop saying that you're not a great copywriter. I used to feel the same way, like, I don't want to write copy. I don't know, because for one, I'm not the best speller. So I would always get up in a bunch. I would always feel all this anxiety, like, oh my God, like I have to, I don't want my words to be misspelled. It used to throw me through a fit. I used to get such an anxiety attack when someone would reply and say, oh, you spelled this thing wrong, or you use this in the wrong context, or this grammatic. Child, now people say that shit and I'd be like, okay, thank you, Miss Spell Checker. I understand that some people, they just they just have this thing where maybe grammar is like really super important to them. But let me tell y'all something. I got a lot going on. Grammar is not the most important thing to me, honestly. I'm going to do my best to send y'all out some emails that make sense, right? And that I'm going to try my best to make sure all the words are spelled and I's is dotted and T's. But if I don't, the world ain't gonna come to an end, I promise y'all, right? So don't hold yourself to those regards. I used to be stuck in that, and that held me back from like wanting to send and write emails out. Don't worry about that mess, because we're not robots. We're humans. I'm gonna do my best. I got Grammarly. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna do all this other stuff. But child, if I miss a dot or a T or an I or misspell something, then forgive me. Forgive me, right? And let's keep it going. Typos still make money. Holla. Hello, somebody said it. Typos still make money. They sure do. Because ain't nobody ever said, I'm not buying from her because she spelled that wrong. Nope. Because that's not my job. I'm not here to teach y'all how to spell. I can see if I was a spelling teacher and I was here teaching y'all how to spell, that's not my ministry. I'm teaching you how to attract your ideal clients so you can make some money. That's not my ministry, to teach you to teach people how to spell. So please don't hold that against me, right? So free yourself from not wanting to make mistakes and stuff like that. Free yourself from that. Release yourself from that bondage of perfection, because that is another thing that's probably holding you back from writing your emails. All right. Understand that people are going to unsubscribe. It's going to happen. If you don't like typing, if you just feel like writing is just such a bore or chore to you, record it. And every email that you send, I'm about to set a lot of y'all free. Do y'all want to be set free? Let me see. Who wants to be set free? I'm going to set you free right now. Just type in the chat, set me free, and I'm going to help y'all right now. Let me know if you want me to set you free. I'm going to set y'all free. Let me set y'all free, because do you know that every email that you send out, you don't have to have a whole damn book. Every email don't got to be a 5-page book, y'all. Some emails can be short and sweet, and some emails can even lead people to a video with you talking, right? Some email automation softwares will allow you to even embed a video in it. So if you feel like, you know what, I got a message, I got a word for these people today. Or if you're writing out an email sequence and you're like, I would rather like record some of these in video or audio, you can do that now. You can do that. You know why? Do you know why? Because you are the boss. I have to catch myself. You are the boss. Is there anybody over you telling you what you can do? Are you not your own boss? Are you not running your own business? Are you not running your own corporation? Are you not running your own conglomerate? You can do whatever you want to do. If you want to write emails and have them written out, fine. If you want to send people to a video, fine. If you want to embed a video in the thing, in the email, fine. Do what you want to do. It is your business. However, you want to make sure that you're connecting with your audience, building that know, like, and trust factor. Do it however you want to do it. Can't nobody tell you what to do. And anybody telling you that you got to have write out all these long form emails every damn time you send an email, tell them that I said, you know what? No, you don't. Some people just like to have long form emails, right? I like to read long form emails, so I don't mind receiving them because I love to read other people's copy. I love sales pages. I love long form sales pages. It's like a hobby. I like to read them, and then I like to see what people gonna do next, right? I like to figure out. That's how my mind works. It's really strategic and methodical. I'm like, okay, so this person is launching this. They're doing this with a challenge. Okay, so I know exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna lead them to this type of product. I try to dissect it and figure out, okay, so what they're gonna do at the end, right? That's the nerd in me, but everybody is not like that. Do what feels right for you. But the bottom line is you want to make sure that you're connecting with people in the email, in that you are building that relationship with them, that you're providing that value. Okay. And there's a couple of different ways you could do that. Now, I know one thing that y'all gonna ask, and I think I've already saw it here. How many emails should I send? Y'all get hung up on all the wrong stuff. Can somebody type that in the chat? Y'all get hung up on all the wrong stuff, like how many this and how many that and how long should the email be and all that other stuff. There is no instruction manual. Can somebody type that in? There is no instruction manual that says that you got to send 15 emails before you make an offer, 5 emails before you make an offer, 3 emails before you make an offer, 12 emails before you make an offer. You decide based on what you are offering people, right? What your lead magnet is. What are you leading them to? What else do they need to know before they get to the offer? And then that's how many you send. For some people, that's 5. For some people, that's 7. For some people, that's 10. For some people, that's 30. Every business, every person, every audience is different. You have to figure that out for yourself. I can't tell you. I can't sit here and say, oh, 7 is the magic number. No, it ain't. Because 7 works for Julie and Tim and John don't mean 7 gonna work for you. But do you know how you decide which one does? You test it out. Marketing, y'all, is all about testing. It's about testing things. It's not about a definite thing. It's testing. You have to test different things out to see what works for you. Right? So if you have your lead magnet and then you do your email sequence, right? And then we're going to talk about email sequences here in a minute. And you do that email sequence, you could have 5 emails in that sequence. And then you can say, here's my offer. And then you have another 5 in that offer sequence, right? It's up to you. Or maybe it's 7 or maybe it's 10. I don't know. I don't want to say it. I can't say a definite number. There's too many of you listening to me for me to say, oh, this number, because I don't know what you're selling. I don't know what you're leading people to. I don't know what your lead magnet. Well, I don't know any of that. Right. So that's something that you have to decide for yourself. And you have to be willing to test things and test it over and over and over again. Okay. So sometimes you can make your offer right in that next email. You send out the lead magnet, and if you feel like they're ready, you can make your offer in the next email. If you feel like they need a little bit more, love and a little bit more nurturing, then you offer it in the 3rd or 4th email. It's entirely up to you, right? So let's talk about the email automations. Let me bring something up. Let me get my screen ready. If y'all have any questions, go ahead and ask them while I get this together. But the thing is that I just want you to understand is that there's a few different ways of doing things, right? Just try a few different things. That's all I'm saying. Just try a few different things. And stop telling yourself that you're not good with writing copy. You are good at whatever it is that you want to be good at. If you have a voice and you can talk, right, then that's good enough. Start there. I think it's understood. Okay. No, this is not it either. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to find. I have so many things here. And again, if you have questions, feel free to ask your questions. All right. So once people sign up for they go to your landing page and they sign up for your lead magnet, you want to deliver the information to them via emails, right? So that could be any type of, hey there, great news. Let's see. That could be any type of, I don't know where this thing is, y'all. This is driving me crazy. I think I had it under, maybe it's under templates. Wait, I can't walk and chew gum. Email sequences, is this it? Okay. All right, so I'm gonna give you an example of a email sequence, of some email sequences and the things that you can add in your email sequences. Come on. All right. Okay, so if you are once people sign up for your lead magnet on your landing page, the next thing that you want to make sure is that they receive the information that they signed up for. Again, your lead magnet can be anything. If it's a downloadable document, give them access to that right in the email. You can also give them access to your lead magnet right on your thank you page, right? So you can give them access right away on the thank you page and let them know that you're also sending a copy via email. And then when that email goes out to them, it should also have a hard copy in the email for them to be able to download. If this is some type of event, a workshop, a webinar, a challenge, or something like that, the email should deliver the information about the event when it starts, maybe some things that you're going to cover and different things like that, right? So those are the type, that's how those emails should actually be set up. All right. So let me share my screen, and I'm going to give you an example of, oh, there my screen share is right there, of what this looks like. Now, what I recommend here is, let me get rid of this. This is a client of mine. And so what I did, we kind of walked through and we did an email sequence, right, with the content and everything like that. What I recommend that you do is you write out your email sequences inside of a document like Google Docs or Word Docs or something like that. Please don't go inside of the email software trying to write out your copy, because you're going to be staring at a blank screen, right? Give yourself some time and some space to just be able to create this, okay? Now, if you want to just type your things out, you can. If not, remember, you can go to the Google Docs, you can go to Tools, and then right here is the voice feature here. And if I wanted to do this, I can click here and I can say, all you have to do is start talking, and then the system will automatically type out your content just like this. Now, how amazing is that, that all you have to do is sit here and talk your content out to your audience, period. And then format it, maybe get rid of some of the words that you don't need by editing it, and then sending this out to your audience, period. Okay. Do you see how easy that was for me to go through that? Oh, I still have this on. All right. So do you see how easy it was for me just to kind of speak out that content just like that? You can do the same exact thing, and then you go through and then you find some words that you may not, you can kind of shorten it and get rid of some words or whatever, correct some things that maybe the system didn't pick up and what have you, right? So that's how easy it is to be able just to speak out your emails, okay? But whenever you are creating your sequences, these are some things that you want to think about, okay? So when somebody signs up for your lead magnet, that's something that is free, okay? The first email that you want to do is give them the thing that they signed up for. In this case, this client was giving them, this is the email one, and then this is her subject line here. And then she is always, whenever you are creating your landing page, always ask for the person's first name. I'm going to say that again. Whenever you are creating your landing page, always ask for the first name. Let's see what that looks like, because I want to bring these up simultaneously, and then hopefully this will help some of you to better understand, like, okay, I get this. I see what's going on here. I see what you're putting down. Okay, so this is the landing page for what you signed up for, right? So this is the 5-day challenge, all right? And then when you click here, sign up, you see this form. This form here, right, is what is connected to the email automation part of what's going to be sending the emails to your people, right, to your audience. And so you want to make sure that you're asking for their first name as well as their email address. Why do you want to do that? You want to ask for the first name and the email address so that whenever you go to send out the emails, where am I? Whenever you go to send out the emails, you can put their first name. You can put who it is that you're sending it to, okay? That's what we call personalizing the email. You're personalizing it. Don't send me an email that says, hey, you, hey, y'all. Who in the hell is y'all? If you send in an email to me, you need to be talking to me, a singular person, not to the whole group of your whole 15,000 people person list. Okay. So get the person, make sure that you get the first name so that you can then, again here, so that you can then, when the email goes out, you can format the email so that it includes the person's name. Hey, Lakeisha. Hi, Donna. Hey there, whatever the person's name is. Welcome, whatever. Okay. So that's how you want to make sure that you do that. The next thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you are helping people, that you're saying thank you. Like, hey, thank you for signing up for whatever the thing is. And then you want to put a link, highlight it, and so that they can access it right away. Like you can download this thing right here. Okay. And then you want to maybe add some other stuff, right? So add some personality or something like that to it, and then sign out, right? I look forward to seeing what you create, whatever it is. In this case, it was a style audit. So it was like, remember your style has a lot to do with your personality, so have fun with it. I'll be back tomorrow to share a few more styling tips to keep you cute and warm this winter. I look forward to seeing what you create. Okay. And then XOXO and then her name, right? So she kind of signed off. You see how short and sweet this email is? It doesn't have to be 1,000 type document, right? A lot of people will continue and go into, who I am. And, this is how you can follow me on social media. Save that for the next email. Give people what they signed up for first. We don't have to overwhelm them in the first email. Okay. So that's the first email. The second email, she said, what is all that stuff? Right. And so then she goes into more. Again, she's saying, hi, the subscriber's name. She's using emojis inside of the subject line. We'll talk about subject lines here in a bit, which is going to stay focused on the body of the email. Okay. And then she went into some more copy here. Okay. And so she's teaching, she's providing more value in this email here. Okay. You have the option to provide more value, or maybe your second email will be you introducing people to you. Like, hi, this is such and such, right? If you signed up for this challenge, you probably got an email from me telling you who I am, what it is that I do, and how I can help you, right? And what how how, being able to create lead magnets has helped and changed my life and all that other stuff, right? How it helped me to make the money that I make and all the things. If you want to do the same thing in your email, you could do that too. Or if you just want to provide more value and then maybe do that introduction later on, it's entirely up to you how you want to situate your emails, okay? But the main point is to make sure that you're providing value, right? In the third email, she goes into some other stuff. And then what does she do? She includes a video here. This one was more of a long form email, the second one, but this one is very short. And she just says, hey, go over and watch this video. You can do the same thing. You don't have to always be writing out text, okay? But make sure that you're writing your copy, right? Whenever you're writing your content, do it here inside of a document and then do it and separate it in the way that she did. Each page is a new piece of content. So all you got to do is copy it and then paste it inside of your email automation software and then schedule it, or whatever, so it can go out. Okay. And that's it. All right. So I think this was a 9. She did like a 9 email sequence here. But you can have as many emails as you want. It could be 3, it could be 4, it could be whatever it is that you're doing to lead people to that offer. But I recommend that you sit down and you do it all at one time. And write out these emails, and then you just copy them over into your email automation software. Okay. Let's see what else is there. So this is Savvy Simple SS Funnels, Savvy Simple Funnels here. And this is what it looks like inside of the campaign that we have here, right? So many of you are probably using a software or a system that has your landing page. You may be using Lead Pages or something else, right? And then you may be using ConvertKit or something else for your emails. And if you are using 2 different systems, right? With SS Funnels, you can do everything all in one system. You have your landing pages and all of that other stuff, and then you have your email automation and stuff here, right? So this is where you would come in and then set up and plug in your emails. Let me show you what that looks like. Whenever you're coming in here to do this, right, you would come in here to set up your emails. The benefit of using SS Funnels is that we already have funnels set up. So what does a funnel include? A funnel includes your landing page, your email automation, it includes all of that. It's already connected, right? So it has your landing page where people sign up, and then it also has your email automation for the lead magnet delivery, and then the emails that's going to lead people to your offer. Okay, so that is what this, so that lead, it has a lead magnet funnel. And the funnels are built out, and let me show you that real quick so I can show you what this is. And we're steadily adding new ones in here. So these are some new ones that were added here, but you have all types of funnels. So you have sales page funnels. If you sell digital products, you have a digital product funnel. Again, a funnel is, and I can show you what the steps look like. So a funnel, again, is the sales page, the order page where people would order your product, and then the confirmation page that says, thank you so much for your order, and then give them instructions to do the next thing, right? All of that is there. It's also connected to the email automation piece for the delivery of that. So once somebody signs up here, they make the purchase on the order page. When they get to the confirmation page, it triggers an email to go out. That's over in the email piece here in the campaigns, so that the email automatically goes out to them, right? Inside of SS Funnels, this is already built in for you. So you don't have to go out and you don't have to do that, right? You don't have to be piecing together all of this different stuff. You can just do that, right? So it's sales pages, it's digital product sales funnels. That's the sales page, the order form and all that. A lead magnet funnel, a challenge funnel, another landing page, a waitlist landing page, a video sales page, a webinar sales page, an ebook lead magnet, a summit funnel, right? So that's for you if you want to have like a summit or an event. There's a funnel for that. A product sales page, a webinar sales page, and then a product pre-sales funnel, right? So there's a lot of different ones, and then I'm also going to be adding some more to that too, right? So those are all the ones that we have inside, plus some other ones that'll be added. Remind you, I have over 300 sales and landing pages that are between Kajabi, Lead Pages, and Entreport. I've hired people to copy my pages and then put them and design them into the system because it's way too many for me to be able to do. There is no way that I can port them in because I never use ClickFunnels, right? Besides for client work. But for me designing my own stuff, I've never used ClickFunnels. So a lot of the stuff that I'm having to do and recreate is manual. I've had to hire people to do that for me. And that's what they're doing. They're adding. So all these new things that you see are them adding landing and sales page that I've created in other softwares, they're adding them here into here. And then when they add them, the designs, I'm going in and I'm creating the funnel, which includes the email automation piece. So let's go back to the email. So here inside of campaigns is what's connected to the actual landing and sales pages, right? So this is what kind of makes up that actual funnel for you. And then if you click on that, this is what it would look like. So the very first email will go out. Of course, the very first email needs to go out immediately. So right away, it needs to go out. You don't want to make people wait for that email. The next email can go out the next day. And then the third one, it's date in 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, however long you want this to go out, you can do that. Okay. If you wanted to add to this, you could by just doing add event. You could add more emails, or if you wanted to send an SMS, like a text message, you can say, hey, here's your lead magnet. Thank you for signing up. I look forward to, sending you more information or messages or whatever. You could do that. You could also send people a voicemail through this system. If you decide to sign up for that type of service, when somebody signs up for your lead magnet, they could get your lead magnet in the email. Let me show you what this looks like. So we can say voicemail. I don't have anything recorded. Do I have any audio? Oh, shoot. I don't have an audio file recorded. I'm sorry. But if I had an audio file recorded, I could attach an audio file here, right? And then I can customize the time that I want it to go. And then I can move this in the order that I want it to go in. And if I wanted it to say, send out the email first, and then I want you to send out a voicemail message next that welcomes them, right? So I could literally say, hey, thanks for signing up for whatever that thing is. I look forward to connecting with you in your email box. But I wanted to also say you can follow me over on social media. I'm always doing things live in my Facebook group or whatever, right? So you can give them a message, okay? It can be a voice message or an actual text message. And that's something that you can do here in SS Funnels. But let's take a look at what the first email would look like. So what I've been doing is I've been working with me, and I have one of my clients is a content writer. And so what she's done is she's been helping me to kind of just develop some content, because as you can see, I have quite a few different funnels that I want to bring in here. And so we also want to have some base standard content inside of here with these funnels as well. So you don't have to come up with content yourself. So you don't have to be sitting looking at a blinking page. So for those of you that are like, I don't like writing content, or I'm not a good content writer. Well, you don't have to be a great content writer with SS Funnels if you're using one of the funnels in our system, because we will have the content for you and it will match whatever funnel it is that you're using. So if it is a lead magnet funnel, like a digital download, then it'll have that type of content. If it's an ebook, it'll speak about an ebook. If it's a summit, it'll speak about a summit. If it's a challenge, it'll talk about a challenge. If it's a webinar, you get my drift, right? So it'll have that standard base content. You can come in and you can change whatever content you want. What I absolutely love about this is that whenever you're creating and writing out your content, like right here, you can see it on the other side. So it shows you what people see on their mobile device, which is so important, because 9 times out of 10, when people are reading your emails, they're reading them where? On the mobile phone, right? So this is why it's really just such a great idea to do that. You could also create a template if you wanted a template, and you can grab your template here. But you can do all types of stuff in here. You can add and trigger. So if somebody clicks in this email, it can then maybe send them a text message or do something else, put them in a whole nother funnel, send them out another email, have them schedule an appointment. So it's a lot of different things you can do in the system. You can highlight text. You can choose your fonts, your font size, you can do paragraphs, you can do headers, you can do images, right? So there's a lot of different things that you can do here within the system. Okay, but that's what it would look like whenever you go out to type in an actual email. Okay, and you can decide if you want to attach a file. So for those of you that want to send out your lead magnets, you can attach your files here, and then you can also test it to see what it's going to look like before you send it out. Okay, so that would be one. And then of course this would be the second one, and then it would just go on more for this, right? So again, we have this content already in here. So the only thing that you need to do is just add your stuff, like your business name and all that other stuff there. So I copied a lot of the content that I send out, right? So it's kind of has my little funny personality. You can always go in and change it to make it more serious, or to add maybe some of the slang words and things like that you use. Okay, so it's entirely up to you what you decide to do. Okay, let's see. Right, so that's for the email campaigns. It also has email blasts. You can send out blast emails. So that's these are like a schedule type email. So if you have like a newsletter that you want to go out or something like that, you can just do create email. We're not going to do that though. We have some here that we can just kind of edit from right here. And then you can go in and you can create any type of email you want. This is this one. Oh, actually, let me go in and show you because let's exit. Because if you go in here, it gives you some different templates that you can use for your emails. So depending on what it is that you're doing, if you want to send an update or if you want, more like a button feel and some images, or if you want more of a promotional type email, if you're selling your services or products. If you have custom work, if you're going to have somebody customize a template for you, you can have them do that here. Or you can just start from scratch and create your own, right? And so that's how you would do that. But it works the same way. You can schedule your emails out. You can look at the emails that you sent, or you can even archive your emails as well, right? And so that's all the different emails and things in here. And yeah, so that is it for the emails. Again, type your emails out first on a Word document. So if you're going to be creating your own emails, I think that's the easiest way for you to do it, and then copy it inside of your email automation software. If you decide to sign up for SS Funnels, a lot of that content will already be in there for you. All you got to do is just make the changes yourself. Okay. What else? Email subject lines. So email subject lines are super important. A lot of times people are like, people aren't opening my emails, or they're going to spam, right? Or something like that. 9 times out of 10, that's happening because of the content that you're using in your emails, or it could be inside of your subject lines. So think about, there's a lot of different words that you do not want to use inside of your email, like your email subject line, like the word free or buy, or or there's like a whole list of them. If you Google words not to use in your email subject line, you'll see all of them. There are just some things that you do not want to put in your email subject line, because when people are using platforms and software like Google or Yahoo or something like that, they are they're scrubbing those bots because they're looking to see, like, is this spam, is this not spam, and different stuff like that. So just make sure that you are cognizant of that. There are also different softwares that you can use to help you to choose what would be the best type of email subject line for you. I'll be sharing a lot of those links and content and doing little mini trainings on those things inside of SS Funnels, so that we can help you to make sure that you are getting people to open your emails and it's not like landing in spam or some of those other spaces. And so those things will definitely be added into the SS Funnels platform, so you'll be able to have those. Let's see. Anything else? What else did I cover? Write emails. Just write or talk or speak or whatever it is that you have to do. But you have to, if you're going to do your business and you're going to automate it, you want to automate your emails too. Because if you don't, what are you going to do? Type an email every day? Or, there's no way that you can automate an actual funnel or automate a lead generation type system like this if you're not creating automated emails. You have to make sure that you are creating the emails, putting them in the system so that people can get them, right? So you could be in the living room with your kids. You can be out to dinner with your husband or your spouse or your partner. You could be on vacation. You could be anywhere doing anything. You could be asleep. You could be teaching or doing something like this, and you don't have to worry about it because your system is automated. So it's almost like, sit it and forget it, because you put the emails in. Sorry about that. People have signed up for it. And when they sign up, they automatically get the email. So how amazing is that? And the emails are already leading them to whatever that offer is that you have, while you are continuing to live your life. Okay. So when people talk about, I want to make money in my sleep. I want to make money in my sleep. Y'all be saying that. How you going to make money in your sleep when you don't even want to write email? This is a part of the job. And if you don't want to write, and if you really feel that stuck on not writing, then maybe hire a copywriter, right? I just think that you should try to write your emails yourself, because it'll sound like you. I tried to use a copywriter. She just couldn't get it right. She couldn't sound like me. I tried too. I tried a woman and a man, and neither one of them sounded like me. I never even sent the emails out. It was a waste of money. So it's just better for me to just write my own emails. Another question that I get is, how often should you email your list, right? So we talked about the automated email sequences and things like that. And there's a lot of different email sequences, right? So you have a lead magnet, like a lead generation sequence. Again, that's for like your lead magnet, your downloadable document. There's a webinar sequence, right? Welcoming people to your webinar, and then all those reminders. The challenge sequence has all of those things too, right? Welcoming people to your challenges, and then all the reminders. You have an event sequence, again, like a summit sequence. You have an offer sequence. So once you're presenting an offer, people will then start getting several different emails regarding that offer. The people that sign up for that offer will then start getting emails welcoming them into the offer that they purchased. So there's a lot of different little email sequences. And what that means is like a few or a bunch or whatever, a number of automated emails that are sent based on a trigger, based on the thing that somebody signed up for or the thing that somebody purchased, right? And those emails are automated. Those emails need to be written out. So either you need to do it or somebody else needs to do it, okay? So it is entirely up to you how you decide to do that. So let's see. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Let's see. This is really good. Tisha says, it's like having a baby. Everyone is different. No instructions. You have to work it out. Exactly. Now, there is a blueprint, of course. Oh my God, somebody just spammed me. This is my first time. I guess I've arrived. Look at that. I have spam. Hiring. Our job is to hire work from home people. Attractive payment. Oh, nice. Look at that. Thank you, Sylvester. That's my first spam. My first troll. Let's see. Yep, that does make it easier. I can type as fast as I can talk. Good for you. Internet is cutting in and out. Okay. I'm wanting to attract a cold audience. Is Facebook ads the best way to go? Yes. So I'm going to talk about advertising and marketing and things like that tomorrow. But yes, if you want to attract a cold audience, then Facebook ads is the way to go. Yes. Can you add a voice? Can you record your voice like how you? Yeah, you can definitely do that. You can record your voice in waves. The thing that I use to record my voice is I use Zoom. So I record my, it's like a video. So you can turn on the video or turn off the video if you're going to use it for voice. But I speak in Zoom, record it, and then I end the recording. And when you end your recording in Zoom, you get 3 different files. You get like a text file in case you had like a chat. You get a video file, and then you get an audio file. You can use the audio file if you just only want to promote the audio and not the video. So that's how you do that. Cass. I'm interested in SS funnels. Okay, awesome. Carolyn, aren't you in the VIP? The link was released to VIP last night. The link for everybody else goes live today. So make sure that you get it because at 50, we are shutting it down. Can we go ahead and sign up for SS funnels? Yes, you can actually. You can sign up for SS funnels. Wow, 300 pages. What's 300 pages, Tamiko? I don't have 300 pages inside of SS funnels. It's not 300 yet. I hope to get there one day, but no, it won't be 300. In SS funnels, do you have the ability to create landing pages from scratch? Yes, you can create landing pages from scratch. You don't have to use our templates. You can totally go from scratch and start from zero. Yes, you can. Well, it's both. So the whole idea is I want to be able to help women to be able to create, not to feel a kind of way about the landing pages and things that they create, right? Because one thing that I know when it comes to business and marketing, you show up and feel more confident when your stuff looks good, right? That's just how we are as women. Nobody wants to put trash out, right? We want things to look really nice and we want it to be appealing to the people that we're marketing to. And so that was the whole concept behind SS funnels, is that I'm already creating these beautiful things anyway. I was just doing it in so many different systems. Why not have my own system and then invite people in to be able to use those to create their own stuff so that you can market and feel more confident in your marketing and more confident in showing up in an all-in-one system, that you don't have to be trying to piece all these different things together. You can do everything all in one. So that was the reasoning behind that. But yes, you can create a landing or sales page from scratch, or you can use the templates that are in there available to you. If we signed up with you, what is the minimum we would need, like additional services to get started? So what you would need to get started, so you sign up for SS Funnels, right? And inside of SS Funnels, let me go ahead and share with you. Let me share my screen again. All right, so inside of SS Funnels, in the settings area, you have a domain. So you would need to connect your domain. So you would need to have a domain that you're not currently using. So if you have a website, right, that already has your business, everything connected, you do not want to use that, because what happens is it's going to point, you know, the servers and all that other stuff over here to SS Funnel. So nobody, if you have things on your website, nobody's going to land there. They're going to end up coming here, and you don't want to do that. So what we are recommending for everybody that's coming into our system is to create like a domain that you can use for now, or an extra domain that you can create. So as you see here, we have ssfunnels.com, and then we have savvysimplefunnels.com, and then we have ssfunnels.co, right? If you have a website, so for instance, my website is lakeishasarba.com. If I were to transition all of my stuff from Squarespace over here to SS Funnels, I would not just do my, just do lakeishasarba.com, because then my website would go down. So instead, I would buy lakeishasarba.co, start building and everything over here, and then migrate my stuff over here. Do you understand? I don't want your system to go down completely. For those of you that are currently already actively marketing and have things out there, you want to create a whole new domain, right? So we ask that you do that. And we do this for you. So it's a white glove service. So when you sign up, you will get an email within 24 hours of signing up. And that email is going to have a form, a link to a form. You need to complete the form. It's going to ask you some questions. You need to complete the questions, and then you get that back to us. Within 48 hours, we'll have your account set up, and it will have your domain attached for you. If you decide that you want to do email, right? We are using Mailgun. Mailgun is one of the top SMPT services. So if you're using something like ConvertKit or MailChimp or something like that, it is actually an SMTP service. They're using one, but the frame of the actual email software is what you see, right? This SMTP operates behind that. Okay. Now, the way that SS Funnels is working, right? We are white labeling this. So this is not a software that I created. I don't have millions of dollars to do that type of thing. So it's a white label, meaning that this was already packaged in a box. What I did was I went in and I said, I want this, right? I got rid of some things here, navigation stuff on the side that I didn't think my audience would need. I hid some. I think I'm going to hide some more because they keep popping little things up. And then I customized and changed the colors, so the look and feel of my brand, right? And so that's what I had to do with that. Now, the system has the capability to send and receive emails and text messages in and out. However, the SMTP part, right, for the Mailgun service, Mailgun is the service that's going to make sure that your emails are triggering back and forth, being sent like the relay, and also making sure that it's secure and your information and everything like that is secure. You would need to sign up for a Mailgun account, okay, in order for us to be able to set that up for you. We can set it up. All you got to do is sign up. There is an investment in Mailgun. I think the cheapest account may be like $30 or something. So if you're already paying for like something like ConvertKit or something like that, then you would probably want to use Mailgun if you want to use everything in this system. If you're comfortable using your email automation already, right? If you're using MailChimp or ConvertKit or whatever, and you want to continue to use that, you can. You can use that, and then you can use this system here. Right now, you can actually use Zapier to zap things. I am in the system is in the process of creating my own custom zap. That's something that you get when you up level to a whole nother account. And I did that. So I just got to wait a week or so for me to be able to get that custom Zap. So you'll be able to find Savvy Simple Marketing inside of Zapier so that you can connect anything that you want to this system, right? So if you want to stay with your email automation software, you can. If you want to come in and just use this all in one system, then you can do that as well. I think it's really cool, all the things that it can do, and I'll show you that in a minute. But we would be able to set that up for you. Right. So it would be $97 for SS Funnels, and then another $30 or $29, I think, for the Mailgun service. And then that's what you'd have to pay for that. If you wanted to do text message marketing, that would be another service or fee, because you would have to pay a text messaging company to connect to us, right? And you would do that by connecting a phone number here. You can add a phone number. You can add as many phone numbers as you want. You can add a pool of phone numbers. It's up to you. But you can, have calls come in. This is what this phone is about. You can call people right directly from your computer. They can call you. You can send text messages and stuff like that. However, it is an outside text messaging company that actually does that. Now, the reason that this is for the SMTP, right? I could very well just say, I'm going to have this built into my system. I'm going to have it so that everybody that comes in will be able to use email and everything, right? If I did that, I'd have to increase the cost because I'd have to have somebody to come in and build that on the back end. And it would be more than $97, right? It would be more like $197 in order to do that and to give everybody email. I'm not ready to do that because I'm not ready to invest any more money into this system until I see that people are going to use it the way that it should be used, right? So maybe it's September, maybe in December, I'll see how things are going, and then I'll see where things are. I have to make some money back from this investment, this large investment that I made to have this whole thing built out. And then when I do, I'm more than happy to possibly build in my own email software or program in there. But until then, this is what we're offering. We're offering this, we're offering it this way, and we will set it up for you. So if you're like, I don't know how to do all this stuff, don't worry. We can integrate everything for you, okay? And as far as payments and stuff, it has its own system for payments and forms. You can do integrations with PayPal or Stripe for your payments. That's how you would be able to get paid inside of the system. This is where you create all of the products that you sell would be here, and then you just connect them into the funnels, like your sales pages and stuff. You'd be able to easily just connect them once you've already created the actual products here. Okay, so that's how you would do that. And it has several other different integrations that you can use. You can integrate your Google account, Facebook. You can integrate, Stripe. Again, I already said that. But QuickBooks, if you wanted to integrate your accounting software. And this is what it would look like inside of the conversations area. If somebody were to call you, you'd see it would pop up here. Text messaging is in real time. I've been testing text messaging myself. That's in real time, and also emailing myself. So you can email and text message directly from right here in this system to your customers. And if people happen to reply to your emails, how you send out a blast email, or if somebody is currently inside of one of your email sequences and they happen to reply to your email, it would come here. This does not replace your business email. So for those of you that have Google Suite and all of that stuff, you keep that. That's your business email, right? This is different. This is your automated system type email stuff, okay? So this is very different. The thing that I also love about this is that you can schedule an appointment with somebody here. You can just add them to your calendar and then send an actual appointment to them right from this dashboard here from the communication piece. You can add a campaign or workflow right here. So if somebody says, hey, I just heard you talk about this thing and I want that thing, you can add them to that workflow. So an email would go out to them for them to sign up for whatever it is that you're offering to them or whatever. And then you can schedule when that would go out to them so they could receive it right from this dashboard, which is really cool. You can create an opportunity. So for those of you that are familiar with sales and how that works, the whole Salesforce and stuff like that, you can say, okay, so this person is my new opportunity, like a lead. You can then design or create a pipeline for them, and you can create different stages. So maybe this is a cold lead to a warm lead to a hot lead, maybe somebody that's and then somebody that actually purchased the brought from you. You can assign this if you have team members or people that are going to work in your sales department or something like that. You can add value to this lead too. So if this is a lead that came in from maybe a coaching prospect, you can say this person, based on whatever your coaching package is, this is the value of that lead. And then you can say where they came in from. What is the source of this lead? So that's a way for you to be able to keep track of that for those of you that are interested in that. And that can all be done right here from the conversations dashboard, right? So it's a lot of different things that are in here. I'm really excited about the system. I'm still migrating my stuff over as well. So it's going to be fun just to be able to do that. But I have a lot of stuff, so I know it'll take me some time to be able to get everything over here. But that is it to answer your question. So it's $97. And then if you wanted to connect the email for Mailgun, it'll be another $30. But that $30, you would sign up and then they would charge you Mailgun. It would not be something that we would do inside of our system, if that makes sense. Is the content geared toward more digital or intellectual businesses or product-based businesses like gifting, gift business. It's general, right? So it depends on the actual funnel, Ramona. So if it is a digital product funnel, then it's just geared toward a digital product. It's not content that speaks directly to whatever your business is. So if you're in a gift basket business, you'd have to add that little snippet about your business in there. So no, it's not detailed to the type of business. It's detailed to the type of funnel that it's in, right? So if it's a webinar funnel, it's a webinar. If it's a challenge funnel, it's geared toward challenges. If it's a lead magnet, like a downloadable type document, workbook, worksheet, ebook, it's geared toward that. If it's a workshop funnel, it's geared toward that. If it's a mini offer, like a mini course, then it's geared toward that. Another thing that I forgot to tell you and show you is that there are courses and workshops in here too. So for those of you that are looking to create your own course or workshop, that's in here, right? And not only is it in here, but we are going to be creating course templates for you. So it's easy for you to be able to create your courses. So if you say, I want to do my very first course, then we will have courses set up in here for you. We're going to do two courses already set up, and it will already have like the designs, right? So some of the stuff that the way that whenever I do my courses, I choose the images and maybe some fun graphics, like this right here, for instance. This is my business in a box course that recently launched. But do you see the graphic for that? That is, let me show you one. Let's see if it'll come up. But the graphics for this, right, was created and made in Canva. They will be graphicked out, right? All you got to do is go into Canva. You'll get access to the actual Canva file where those graphics are, and you can go in and change the information to how you want it. So you don't have to worry about styling or branding or doing any of that for your actual course. All of that stuff will kind of be laid out. The segments or the modules will also be laid out for you in this fashion. All you got to do is show up and put in your content, upload your videos, and then upload whatever content, name the actual modules and stuff like that, right? So everything else will be done for you. The same thing as for a membership. We're going to go ahead and create and put everything out there for you. The only thing that you'll need to do is just upload your content in there. So that's another thing that you get as well. Let's see. Okay, you're looking forward to that. So Jacqueline, if you want the $97 offer, then you maybe want to sign up now, love, because once the sales page goes live, we're only taking for $97. It goes to 50 founding members. So that's what's going to happen. The first 50 founding members, the first 50 people that sign up get the system for $97. After that, the price goes up. So you want to get in at the founding members rate. Every time you talk about funnels, I get more and more excited. Awesome. Let's see. You missed last night's session. It's inside of the group. I actually tagged some people, but I'll post it in the group again. I think I put it in the group. So how much does a domain cost? You would buy a domain from GoDaddy. You can go to GoDaddy.com. You can go to Namecheap.com. There's a lot of different domain hosts out there. You have to buy the domain. It would be maybe $14, $5. Some people do it for $2. I don't know. But there's a couple of different places or sites you could go to look to see if your domain is available or a domain is available. You buy it and then you send us that information, or you put the information on the actual form once you sign up, and then we set that up for you. Does the system work with Constant Contact? That's a great question. It can work with Constant Contact with Zapier. And you can check that in Zapier. Are you familiar with Zapier? If not, let me know, and then I can definitely check to see. I believe Constant Contact is in Zapier. What email automation system integrates with SS Funnels? We're using Mailgun right now. So Mailgun is an actual SMTP service. That's kind of like the back end of a lot of these email automation services that are out there. And so that's what we're going to use for the back end. It also will provide reports and all that other stuff for you, just like all of your other email automation softwares. Does the texting service allow you to send mass text messages? Or is there a user limit with this service? No, it allows you to send massive text. Yes, you can send massive or mass text message marketing. Yes. And if the way that you do that though, in order for you to be able to send text messages on the form, wherever people are signing up, so your sales page form or your lead magnet form, you have to add the name, the phone number, and the email address. So you have to ask for people's phone number in order to be able to for that text messaging piece to work. But yes, you can send mass text messages and there is not a limit. As far as the amount of text messages, you would have to check with the text messaging software that's going to be running on the back end. As far as I don't know if it's like minutes or points or how that whole thing works. But if that's something that you're interested in, when you sign up, we will provide you with all that information. Can you send them your calendar for them to sign up in SS Funnels? Yes, you can send them your calendar for them to sign up. So the calendar works the same way that like Acuity and Calendly work. Yes, so you could do that. You can send, like you can have a form or a page and have people to sign up right there, or you can send them a link for them to sign up. Yes, so it works that same way. Is it possible for me to get the offer in another manner? Yes, if you can send me a inbox message and I'll provide you with the link again. Thanks, Mira. All right, so we are not using it to create and process order forms and send invoices, strictly automation. Well, you can do order forms, yes. So if you have for instance, if you have a gift basket business, there is an order form in there where you can have people take their orders, and I can show you that. Let me bring up a sales page and I can show you what that looks like. Where is it? Okay. I don't like this. I've been through a few different logos. I had somebody make a logo for me on Fiverr and I didn't like it. So I made this little makeshift placement logo. I'm having somebody else work on a new logo for me, but I didn't want that to stop me from bringing this to market. So do you see this logo? It's something that I made. It's not cute. And I think me and the developer, he's going to go in and lighten this pink because it looks like Pepto-Bismol pink to me. So we're going to lighten it just a tad bit and you probably won't even notice it. But these are things that would normally stop most people from putting something out there because they're not 100% happy with it. But for me, it's more, I want you to be able to get access to the system so that you can start doing what you got to do. It is in beta. So beta means we will be making some changes. We will be adding things. Like I currently have somebody looking now to find a way for us to add a Canva button in here so that you can easily have access to Canva to create your graphics and stuff like that from right in this system. And then some other stuff we're looking to add in here too. So I'm excited about that. Let me see. So a long form sales. So here's the sales page. And this is an order form. So this is a sales page. This is the order form for the sales page. And this is what the order form looks like. All right. So you see, this is your order form. So this is where they would place their order. It's a 2-step order form. And then they would go to the second step. And then here you'd have to add your product here, but then they'd be able to put in their credit card information and then place the order. So there is an order form. As far as invoicing, no, this is not an invoicing type system. But if you use, I'm sure there is a way that you could do it because it's connected to Stripe. So if there is a way now that Stripe is, that you can actually use a link, like a payment link within Stripe. And I'll show you what that looks like too, that payment link in Stripe, because the sales page is still getting some edits and changes for SS Funnels. And so I didn't want to keep people waiting. And so I did something that I normally wouldn't do. I'm really big on sales pages and different things like that. If you know me, you know that that's how I just roll. I just really like people to have a really good experience, right, with the things that I'm offering to them. But I didn't want to keep people waiting. And I knew that people were ready to sign up because I get emails and stuff every day and text messages. So I decided to do a checkout form. And this is on Canva. right? And so last night inside of the VIP lounge, and then for my ladies in my Savvy Simple Marketing Society, I sent them this link and I said, hey, you can go ahead and you can sign up. This will hold your place for SS funnels. And so you can do something like this. So this is not really like an invoice, but it is like a payment page. But that's another thing that you can do. And you can just have this like a form. You can embed that in there. So that's another option for you. But no, it's not an invoicing software. That's not what it does. It doesn't do invoicing, but it does. You do have order forms, if that makes sense. I'm excited too, Katrina. Thank you so much for signing up. Would this be too broad of a question? What might an effective Facebook ad cost? Yeah, that's very broad. I don't know because I don't know who your audience is or any of that. So I can't answer that question. Lakeisha, I have journals and I sell through Amazon. Can I link that product through SS Funnels checkout form? Yes, you can. If you sell, what I would recommend for whoever this is, if you sell journals or anything like that on Amazon, you also want to have your own standalone sales page for that. Don't always drive all your traffic through Amazon. Amazon is a great catch-all for people that are searching on Amazon, but I would never drive traffic to Amazon. So create always, you don't have to use my system, but anybody that is selling on Amazon or Etsy or someplace like that, always have another place to send people. Because what happens is you have so much competition on all those other sites. If somebody happens to go on Amazon and then they see your journal and then your competition's journal, it's like, okay, so which one am I going to take? It's not a guarantee that they're going to close with you. Unlike if you have a sales page, right, with your product or products on it, then they can see this is the thing that they're coming to buy and there is no competition. You understand what I'm saying? So I would recommend keep your journal over on Amazon, but also create a sales page inside of SS Funnels with the form and everything for people to buy it that way too. That way you can run traffic to that. You can create a Facebook ad and drive traffic, and sell that on a Facebook ad. You can't do that to like an Amazon shop. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if that makes sense. That sales page will work for ordering books, journals, and all. Yes, we have a few different sales pages. Yes, you can make your sales page work for whatever you want them to work for. But yes, a sales page can sell anything. All you got to do is just change maybe the image, the terminology, put in your content. So listen, the way that the templates work is like this. You can have it doesn't matter what you're selling, right? A template is a template is a template. You choose the best template that works for you, and then you add the content to what you're selling to the template. The template is there as just a way for you to be able to place your header, replace the image, replace the text, change the colors, and that's it, right? That's how you use a template. You keep it the way that it is, and you just change out whatever you want to go in there. So you can sell whatever you want on any of those templates, honestly. Okay, so there's a digital product template, there's a course template, there's a membership sales page template. So there's a couple of different templates in there. You just choose the best one to what it is that you're doing and what you're selling. And then you make it your own by putting in your own content, your images, changing the colors. And that's it. So that was in Canva? No. Everything that I've showed you here is in SS Funnels. I haven't showed you anything in Canva. So for clarity, if I choose one of the landing page templates inside of the SS Funnels, I would choose one and it would then take me to Canva to make the changes to do the edits. No, the way that it works is this. Let me bring this back up. Okay, so if you say, I want to use this sales page, right? Let's take a look at the sales page. If you say, I want this sales page, I'm going to use this sales page funnel. I'm going to go in, I'm going to change the images, right? So this image, right? You see this was made in Canva, not this page. Somebody type in, this is SS Funnels. I didn't design this. This sales page is SS Funnel sales page. This is not a Canva sales page, right? The only thing that was designed in Canva is this image. Somebody type in, the only thing designed on this page that you're looking at right now is the image. This is the only thing that was designed in Canva. All of this is SS Funnels. This is only thing that's in Canva, right? Anytime there is a design inside of a sales page, right? You can find the document for that sales page over inside. It's not here yet, but I didn't refresh the upgraded version. But here in this navigation area will be assets, and the assets will match the name of the sales page. All you got to do is find the sales page that you're using, go to the assets, find the asset, click on the link for the asset, and then you will see it's a document will pop up there, and you can click to get the assets for that. Okay, so the asset again for this sales page would be this image here. You can go in, you can replace this lady, you can change the verbiage down at the bottom, you can change the tape if you want to, right? This here, this is another asset. This was what you'll also find inside of that link. This asset, if you click the link, it'll take you to this in Canva. You can then drop in images to your products in here, right? These images are not assets. They're just images. You can just replace them, okay? There's no design on them. This is an asset. You can go in, you click the link, you can go in and you can make changes in that. Okay, those are the only assets. Oh, wait. And this is an asset right here, right? So if you don't want this to say money back guarantee or you want to change the verbiage on that, then you can change that. So let's count the assets. 1. Oh, wait, there's a few. 1. This is an asset 1 here. I believe this background here is an asset. I want to say, I'm not sure. This background, I'm not in it, but this background may be an asset. Wherever this, if there's an image here, then it's an asset and you'll get a link to that as well. So 1, this is an asset, this line, I think, or maybe not. No, I don't think so. So 1, 2, 3, I think this button, 4, this is an asset. 5. So you have 5 assets on this, 5, maybe 6. 6 assets on this sales page. You will have, there's a document under assets that you just find the sales page and it'll give you access to these assets so that you can go in and you can make changes to them. Okay. And that's for every single design that's in the system. Let me know if that makes sense for you. If that provides more clarity. Because there's a lot of different design elements in some of them. And so you will get assets to be able to change the colors or to do whatever it is that you need to do. What was the system you shared before Canva sales page? I never shared a Canva sales page, y'all. I don't create sales pages inside of Canva. I'm learning sometimes you just have to do it ugly and get there. Yep. You can do it, yeah. You can do it ugly, or you can join SS Funnels and you can do it pretty. It's entirely up to you. You're welcome. Did I miss SS Funnels enrollment? Take my money. I don't know who that is, but if you can send me a link, I can send you the link to sign up. The page you created last night for the payment for SS Funnels came from where? That's Stripe. It's a Stripe account. Can you create your own campaigns? Yep, you can create your own everything, right? So everything that I showed you was created for you. For those of you that are like, I don't want to do on anything myself right now. I just want to use your stuff. I just want to be able to easily create a lead magnet funnel, a sales funnel, or whatever, then that's available for you. For those of you that are like, I'm a designer, boom, and I want to be able to design my own stuff, then you can do that. You can design your own stuff. You can create your own sales pages, your own landing pages, your own email campaigns, all of it. You can do it from scratch. You don't have to use any of my designs at all. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Famira. Thank you. SS Funnel Template is like the bones and the startup of a house. Yes, thank you. Then you can decide the interior, the colors, the copy, the products, the services. Exactly. You can add whatever you want. It's just the startup piece, and you do all the other stuff. And I'm going to do a demo for you guys. I'll do a demo for you. Lakeisha, this is Gwendolyn. Even though I have StreamYard access, it is saying Facebook user. No problem, Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn, I think you signed up for SS Funnels already, didn't you? You can upload your brand colors to use. Yep, you can upload your own brand colors. You can upload your own brand colors. You can choose your own fonts, all of that. Jacqueline says, take my money. Okay, Jacqueline, I will take your money. I'm excited for you ladies. So the only thing we need to do is edit are the assets. Well, you probably will want to, let's do this. Okay, so let's go inside. I'm going to show you how easy it is to edit this out. Okay, so once you're in here, right, I'm not going to do like a tutorial. This is just I'm going to show you how easy this is. You see this image back here? If you wanted to change this image, all you got to do is click on it, right? And then you go down to where the image is. The navigation to make changes is on the left. So you just scroll up and down to make changes to the left. You can click on this where it says image, and then you can choose your own image, right? So if you wanted to choose an image, let's see, if we wanted to replace it with something like that, you could do that, right? See how easy it was for me to replace that image? You don't like this pink? Click on it. Find the color for the button. See that? You want to change the color? Change the color. Bam, color change. You don't want the text to be that color? Okay, change the color of the change. Look for text, right? So let's see text right here. Let's go ahead and change the text to black. Bam, it's changed. You don't like the color of this? Click on it. Change the color. Yellow. Bam. There you go. You don't like the color of that? Oh, actually, this is, oh, great. So this is not even, I thought this was a graphic, but it's not. All right, so you don't like the color of that? Change the color. Bam. There you go. Or, oh, it is an image. I'm sorry. It is an image. Yeah, so this is a Canva image. You'd have to go into Canva to change that color. You don't like the color of this box? Find it. Bam, change it. You want to change this one a different color? Bam, change it. See how that is? You don't want this word here? Change it then. You don't like the font? Okay. Go over to settings. Go to typography and then change it, right? This is a header. It's display pair. You don't want that. You don't want the thing set up the way that this is. Then you go in and you change it to whatever you want it to be, right? Change it to Lato. You don't want it to be, you don't want the header to be that. Then find a new header. Change it to that, okay? Whatever it is that you want it to be, right? You can change. And when you change the headers and fonts in here, right, it changes the entire document stuff. So you don't have to do it one by one. It automatically does it for you. So let's see. Typography. Let's exit. All right, so this is the content font. If you want to change the content font to something else, you see how I changed that and it changed the entire documents font. Okay. This is a header, but why isn't it changing this one? Header font. Okay. Right. So you could do that. You don't want the color of this. You change that. You just go and select the whole background there, and you can change the color, the background of the color. You don't like the color of this little section right here, click on it and change it. You don't like this image, right? It's an image. You have access to Canva. You can either change the image that's in here, or you can change this entire image and put whatever you want there. You don't want this image in the back? Okay. Change it. Oh, this one is not loaded with the other images yet. Okay. You're going to have tons of images and things that you can search from in here as well. But if you don't like the image, then you just change it to something else. Okay. What else? Right. This is an image. You have to go into Canva, into the assets to change this. This is also an image. You have to change that in asset in Canva. You can change these too. Okay. So you can do whatever you want to do in here. It's entirely up to you. If you only have 2 core things, right? So say if you're like, well, I don't need all 3 of these. I only really have 2. Okay. Well, if that's the case, you can take this, right? And then you can delete it. Just go here, select this right here and delete that. See that? You get rid of it. You can do whatever you want in here. It's entirely up to you. You don't want this thing here? Delete it. Okay. You don't want the whole money back guarantee section here? Delete it. Right? All of this. You can change anything you want. You can make it however you want it to look. Okay? So that's how you can do that. Let me exit. Leave. I don't want to save anything. But did that help you? Does that make more sense so you can see exactly all the things and how easy it is for you to be able to design and change things in there? It's not hard at all. Hey, LaShayla, what did you ask me, boo? Did you ask me something? Share the link. Yes, interested in SS funnels. So on the arrow down, you go into Canva. Do we export into Canva? Who is this asking me about Canva? Canva is not, this is SS funnels. So Canva is not in SS funnels yet. We are working to do a button so that it's easier for you to be able to, to edit your assets. But as of right now, Canva is not. You have to bring up your own Canva, and then you have your SS funnels. Canva and SS funnels are 2 different things. All right, they're not. It's not the same thing. Can you import images into SS funnels? Yes, you can add as many images as you want. You can import images. Yes. Yep, images. You can import images. You can import videos. Yes, you can upload your own images. That looks like it's super easy to use. Exactly what I need. Exactly. It is super easy. It's very easy to use. That's why I created all of these templates, because it's easy. It's going to be easy for you to be able to go in and just edit these. Okay. So it's super, super easy. So those of you that are interested, right? The sales page, we are finalizing the sales page. There's just a few more things that I need to go back in and make edits and change. Are you ready to sign up now? Because we don't have that many spaces left. I had ladies from Savvy Simple Marketing Society sign up. I had some other people that I didn't know that were ready to sign, that wanted to sign up. I have people from the real estate industry from yesterday. They want to sign up. Once the sales page goes live, right, there will not be that many spaces left at the $97 mark. Who's ready to sign up now? And if you are, I can share the link where you can go and sign up right now. This is going to hold your space. You're not going to get access because it doesn't open to the public until the 13th. But what it's going to do is it's going to say, I am a member of SS Funnel. So it'll give you that. So what happens is within 24 hours, you'll receive an email from us with the form for you to be able to send us your information so that we can get an account and everything set up for you. So you'll be ready to rock and roll on Monday. If you are ready and you want it and you want the link, let me know. Okay. Share the link, share the link, share the link. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and let me create a bit.ly link from this link that I have here. And the reason that I'm just a stickler for, and sometimes I'm my own worst enemy, like I get in my own way, because I want you to have a really good experience, right? So I love taking you through the sales page process and all that other stuff. But because things are, space is limited for right now. That's funnels. Okay. I don't want to hold you up because I already know what's going to happen when the sales page goes out. And I'm just being honest about that. I have to be honest with myself, and I have to be honest with you about what's going to happen. And because you've been here with me for 5 days, I want you to be able to get first dibs of it, right? So you can go to bit.ly SS funnel pay, and that should, oh, let's see. Hopefully, I didn't even test that out, y'all. Let's see. Was that the, yep, that'll take you directly to a Stripe page where you can pay. Okay. And that way you can get your space or your seat for SS funnels. After that, right, if you do not sign up today, you always have the option to wait for tomorrow or later on today when the link goes out, and you can sign up from the sales page. If you feel like you just need to see a sales page with everything that it comes with and all the bells and whistles and stuff, then you can wait for that. I cannot promise that, because I think as of right now, we have, with the African initiative that I'm working with, there's already 12 spaces. They added 2 more people. So it's 12 spaces taken from that. Then the ladies inside of inside of my Savvy Simple Marketing Society, it was 6 of those women. Inside of the VIP session, I want to say it was already 12 or 13 of those people that signed up, right? So we're probably already looking at 30 people that have already signed up. We probably have more. We probably only have 20 spaces left, if that. And then what happens is when we reach our 50, the sales page will convert to a wait list. And then you'll have to wait for us to open again. And then when we open again, it'll be at a higher price. Because after all, it's an all-in-one system. And all the things, what you're getting in the system is not only the sales and landing pages, right? Not only the funnels and the email templates, the email content, you're also getting Canva templates. So inside of that is going to be like a little Canva shop, because I don't want you, if I'm giving you simple things to create, to be able to create your funnel, I also want to give you simple things to be able to help you to market your business, right? So inside of that shop, you will have social media templates, you will have workbooks, ebooks, journal pages, just a lot of different things to make it easy for you. Presentation slides. So if you're going to be doing a webinar, you not only have the webinar template for you to be able to set up your webinar inside of Canva, inside of SS Funnel. So you'll do the webinar page and everything, but you'll also have the slide presentations. You'll also have the actual marketing template so that you can market it. You can change your Facebook cover. You can use the Facebook marketing tools, right? You could, Facebook ad templates and stuff like that. So you'll have everything that you'll need inside of the system so that whenever you go to market these things, they're all there for you. Okay. So that's everything that you get. But if you want to wait for the sales page so that you can just see the sales page, I get that, because I'm a sales page girl too. So you can wait for the sales page, but I can't guarantee when that goes out that you will get in for the $97. Okay. Okay, so the image to edit is, and it's going to be called an asset in our system, right? And then in that area that's called the asset, you click on that, right? The navigation that's in SS Funnels along the left side, it'll say assets. You click on that, and it's going to take you inside a folder, like a document with folders. You click on the actual asset, a page with links. You click on the name of that funnel. You click on it, and then it'll provide you with the assets. You click on the link of the asset that you're looking to change. When you click on the link, it'll take you into Canva, so you can then make the changes. So it's like a shared Canva link is what's going to be in that assets folder. Okay. So that's what's there. Congratulations. Thank you, Carolyn, for signing up. I'm super excited to have you. All right, guys, I've been with you for a long time today. Let me know if you have any other questions before we close out here. This was our email marketing portion. And then I guess I also showed you SS Funnels and how you could use that as far as your email automation is concerned. Any other questions? Do you have any other questions for me? Yay, no problem. I'm glad that we were able to bridge that together. Yeah, so the link will take you into Canva to make the change until we can get the Canva button situated. All right. Yay, I'm excited. Definitely excited to have you, Tanya. Thank you so much for joining. So if we don't have anything else, if you don't have any last questions or anything, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thank you for joining me today. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're talking about all about marketing your lead magnets. We're going to talk about social media graphics, social media marketing, a little bit about Facebook ads, and just different things and placements on how you can get more people signing up for your lead magnets. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Thank you again for spending all this time with me. I appreciate you. I know you could have been doing something else, but you were here with me, and I really appreciate that so much. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, didn't seem that long. Yeah, right, it didn't. I know, right? Thank you so much, Miss Maria. Thank you so much for being here. And I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Thank you. Ciao for now.